Today we're exploring the Tarpon Springs Aquarium located at 1722 North Pinellas Avenue, Tarpon Springs, Florida. This family-owned business opened since 1990, used to be located down by the sponge docks. It was mostly touch tanks and stingray feeding tanks. At their new location, they expanded quite a bit. No longer located in an air conditioning building, this little place expanded to 2 large outside tanks, pens for reptiles, and also a petting zoo. Even though they have a new location, they still kept to their roots with their touch tanks and stingray feeding tanks. Sunset's outside is no longer a rainy day adventure. Dress appropriately, bring water, sunscreen, and surprisingly enough, bug spray. They do sell the stuff there if you do forget it though. There are 2 large tanks with the viewing section. One is filled with grouper, tarpons, and other Gulf fish. The other is filled with more Gulf fish and of course sharks. Throughout the day, they have a diver go into the tank. They talk about the different fish in there, and it's very interesting and also a little entertaining.
Also, if you didn't know already, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comment section and please be nice.
Thanks, Ella. The sharks and the fish in this tank are all found outside in the Gulf of Mexico. It's fun to learn more about them. The shark there she was holding is a nurse shark, and they named her Karen. They have tickets that you can buy that let you feed the various animals. It's highly recommended that you buy them because it makes the experience way much better. With the tickets in mind, after the show you can feed the big fish. The tarpon in the tank was the most exciting of the fish to feed. The sharks, not so much. We enjoyed feeding the big fish so much that we actually did it twice on this visit. Also to note, if it rains, this is the only covered area in the whole place. They have a reptile area. Here you can see alligators, crocodiles, monitors, iguanas, and even snakes. All the animals here are rescues and many of them are in recovery. They have their stories outside of their pens. Some of the stories are very heartbreaking. At the alligator show, they explain more about the alligators, their feeding habits, how smart they are, and a little about the animal's life story. It was quite interesting. After the alligator show, check out the other reptiles. They're pretty neat. There's a tortoise and turtle area. Sometimes one of the tortoises roam around the park, but it was too hot that day even for the tortoises. These little guys were fun to watch. They like to steal from each other. It was kind of funny. There's a small area where you can feed baby sharks on a stick. They make this weird sucking sound when they take the food off of it. It's a little bit fun, and it's also a feeding frenzy. There's also an area where you can feed the turtles carrots and green beans. They really love the green beans. I wouldn't recommend doing this at the pond.
They were very hungry turtles that loved their green beans.
The turtles and the large fish were everyone's favorite animals to feed. In fact, we fed them twice. I always love to watch the turtles swim here and also in the pond. After feeding the aquatic animals, there's a land animal and petting and feeding zone. In this area, they have a horse, goats, pigs, and cows. If I missed any, I'm sorry. There's even an area with birds. When these guys are hungry, how can you say no to such cute faces?
I can.
You fibber. Like all rides and attractions, they must all end at the gift shop. The gift shop sells the usual t-shirts, toys, and little snacks. They also have drinks, sunblock, and of course bug spray here, in case you forget your own. Unlike at the Sponge Docks, the parking is plentiful and free here. From the little place off of the Sponge Docks to the large outside complex, this place is still fun to visit. Just remember it's an outside adventure, and of course, have fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed exploring with us today, and hope to see you on our next destination.